stars! Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and this is my daughter's first year being able to hand out Valentines to her class, and I wanted to make this one to remember. Now you may be tempted to skip the rest of the intro, but don't. I have a special surprise that I'll get to in just a moment, but first, let me tell you how we're adding a fun interactive element to these cards. Well, let me show you. The front says, "Can you guess which friend thinks you're magical?" And when they flip it over, it says, "Scratch to see if you were right." And then when they scratch off here, it reveals a picture of your little one. I'm just so obsessed with this. Look at that, so cute. I did mention a surprise. So as a thank you for watching this video, I have this template waiting for you in the description, completely free. So if you like the custom design that we made, you'll be able to use this exact one, and then the back will be blank, so you can add your own child's photo in there. This way you don't have to worry about designing your own. Also, in the next few days, I may be coming out with a follow-up video that includes different designs with this exact same concept. So if you have any requests on what designs you'd like to see, comment them down below. Like this video, share it, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that video. Now let's get started. Okay guys, the first thing you need to do is create a design in Canva. If you need help doing that, let me know and I can upload a tutorial of that. So right here you'll see I have the front and the back. So once you're happy with your design, you're going to come up here to the share button, click on that, and then you're going to hit download. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a PNG, and I'm not going to change the size. I'm just going to go ahead and hit download again. And then I'm going to save them as images. So click on save to images, and now they're in your camera roll. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up to these 3 lines right over here, hit create a new design, custom size, change the units to inches, and we're doing 8.5 by 11. Create new design. Get rid of that. So this is what your page should look like right now. You're going to come over here to uploads, upload files, and then click on device, photo library, and then select those 2 images that we just uploaded, hit add. And now you'll have those 2 images in Canva. So I'm going to start with the front. Right now I'm just trimming off those white edges. Click on these 3 dots right up here. You're going to come down to settings and then hit add guides. I'm doing custom. I'm getting rid of the gap and the margin. And then I'm doing 2 columns, 2 rows. So that's what your screen should look like, and then you're going to hit done. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate so that I have a page for the back. Delete that from the back page. Now let's resize this super quick. I want mine to be about 2.8 by 3.5, because that's around the standard size for a classroom card. You're going to line it up perfectly into that corner. Once you have the first one, duplicate and repeat that 4 times so that you have an image that looks like this. Once you have 4 images, zoom in just to make sure everything is lined up properly. Perfect. Now your image should look like this. So our front side is 2.8 by 3.5. So that's the size that we want to make the back. So now we're moving on to the back. Uploads. Select your back image. Now repeat that same process. So I'm taking it over here, resizing it to 2.8 by 3.5. Perfect. Zooming in to make sure that it matches up perfectly in all the corners. It does. Repeating that 4 times. Okay. Make sure everything is lined up. Looks good. So once your back and your front look like this, coming up to the share button again, download. This time we're changing it. I'm changing mine to PDF print. Click on that. Make sure you have both pages selected. I'm going to go ahead and hit download. We're saving it to files. So go ahead and click save to files. Name your design, whatever you'd like, and then hit save. Okay, now you're going to open up your phone's files. Click on files. Find that design that you just saved. Click on it. Looks good. Make sure that you have double-sided or front and back selected. I do. And I like to change the print quality to best. I recommend just printing one copy, cutting out the card, and making sure it looks correct before you print off all the copies you need. So start with one, cut it out, and if you're all good, go ahead and print off the rest of them. I'm using 120-pound cardstock to print these. Now we're going to move on to how we are going to make the little picture there a scratch off. So let's get started with that. This is what you should have after you've printed. So I'm going to go ahead and cut one of these out. So here's what we have. Can you guess which friend thinks you're magical? Flip it over. Scratch to see if you were right. Now I'm going to teach you how to turn this into a scratch off. We're going to start by taking some regular packing tape right over top of the picture. I don't know if you can really tell from the camera, but once you put it on, you can't even really tell that there's tape on it. It looks pretty good. The next step is we are going to cover it in this mixture. Now this is acrylic paint. I recommend getting a cheaper acrylic paint, and I would also pick a darker color because I've noticed that the lighter colors need a lot more layers to get the picture fully covered. So you don't need too much. And then we're taking some regular dish soap, and you only need 1 little drop. Give it a really good mix. And now we're going to paint just the circle. I want to show you what it's going to look like through each of the layers. So this is 1 layer, 2, and then 3. This one's still a little bit wet, that's why it's shiny. If you really wanted, you could stop at 2 because you can't really see the picture. To add it, you want to just trace the circle with your brush, and you want to make sure that your layers are very thin. So each of the layers take about 10 minutes to dry. If you're making a lot of these at once, you can essentially start with the first one, and by the time you're done with the last one, it'll be time to go over the first one again. So there's not really much of a waiting period if you're making them all at once, which is nice. From start to finish, excluding the design time, I would say these cards, we made 35 of them. Took us maybe 2 hours over the course of 2 days. So 1 hour a day is what we worked on them. And then designing the card didn't take me very long either. Lainey told me what she wanted. I showed her a couple different things. And then I put together the final design that you see here. So when you're all done, this is what you're going to end up with. The front says, can you guess which friend thinks you're magical? Scratch to see if you were right. And then they can scratch it off and it reveals their friend underneath. It's so cute. I love this. I think it's so unique. Lainey scratched one of the cards and she absolutely loved it. I think that we're probably going to have to make a couple more so that she has more to scratch. But let me know what you guys think. And like I said, if there's a design that you're wanting, let me know in the comments down below, and I may be able to get some more posted up for you guys. If you like the design that I made here, like I said, it's already waiting for you completely free. And the photo is going to be just a white circle, so all you have to do is add in your child's photo. And if you need help doing that, just let me know, and I can make a tutorial for that too. So let me know what you guys think. Bye!